Okay, how often should you change your belts and or your blades when you're riding mower? Well, just for some reference, I resurrected this one in spring of 2020 during the pandemic. So we're talking 4.25 years ago. I had new belts and new blades on it. I can tell this thing was going. It's just knocking down the blades, the grass. You got to go over it several times. The motor bogs down and powers up because of that. So you get some indication, and then if I get into heavy grass, it starts going and slipping. And as you can tell, I knew this was going some time ago. I went ahead and bought new belts and blades for it probably a year ago. But I like to get the most use possible. As you can see, it's done. They're done. Their blades are gone. I mean, the belts are gone. Deck belt all busted up. The drive belt, you're toast. And just to show you, stay right there. All this grass and stuff is piling up, and the blades, little tiny blades, the 3 of them, they're worn out. You can see the entire back half of the lift portion of the blade, and these are low lift blades. Have worn away. So look at that. Ay caramba. That blade's not even yeah, let's see, they come right together there. Yeah, it's most of its diameter is there, but as you can see, the blades are complete history. So 4 years and 3 months, this is what it looks like. So I would say if the indications are that starts bogging down and knocking the blades over and things, you might want to get a set of belts and a set of blades on hand, which is what I've done, and just kind of hung on to them. And anywhere I took the mower, I took the blades and the belts with me in case I had to change them in the field. Now I got to dig all this stuff out of here, all this wet grass and things, and get these blades changed, get the belts changed, and this thing will be ready to go again for another 4 years as far as I'm concerned. Everything, I think everything's held up. I got to check the welds and things where I repaired it, but I don't suspect any problems. I got my 2 little drain holes right there. Everything's looking good, but there you go, 4 years. I'm just going to go ahead and let it go over because I got to pull those blades off of there. So look at that. Nice. Alright, now we got to remove these covers. This is a 3/8. And I already did those. That thing's too noisy. Hold on. Okay. 3/8 on a long extension with my 3/8 drive ratchet. Oh dear. Lost the bolt down there somewhere. Yeah, I'll remember to look for that. Now, what's really cool about this is the diagram right here. Ah, let's look at that. Should give you an orientation of the blades. I'm sure it's pretty random though. Anyway, so you can see where the belt goes. So just pop it off of there, pop it off of there, pop it off of there, and that belt goes over there. Not great. I may see about getting one of those. Now for this, you're going to have to pull against this spring over here. So that's the easiest way to do that. It's going to take two hands. I'm just going to pop it up over here and pop it off of there. Just going to have to come push that out of the way. Oh no, it isn't. That goes around the outside of it. That goes around the outside. Hold on just a second. Focus. I just popped that loose over there. Around there, around there, around there. This comes up over there. And that belt is off too. Wow. Oh. There's a lot of difference in there. Well, hopefully that's the right one. Well, what kind of bearings it has in it. I'll go look that up. See what that pulley goes for. That one seems pretty good. Well, right at the moment, I think I'll go look those up. Okay, installing the deck belt. Boy, I don't know what the deal is. I could have swore I put new belts on this 4 years ago. Look at the size of that. And where the new one's at. There's a comparison to the ones I just got. Look at the difference in size of these belts. I'm going to assume they're probably not going to do this as easy. So, deck belt diagram right here. It's a little confusing. I just put new pulleys on here. No longer squealing. So, if you look at this diagram, you start here. It goes around this, around that, goes down underneath this pulley. They don't show you on here because that's for the drive, the ground drive. Actually goes under there, doesn't do anything. Goes to the lower section of this pulley. Goes down below that one again, doesn't touch that. Straight across over this pulley, back around. In order to put that on, this thing's under a lot of tension. I went over here and pulled on both sides, forced it down over here and turned it till it popped onto that one. Did the same thing. You gotta watch out you don't get your fingers caught in there. Pushed it on down, or you can get somebody to help you push this over or something. You can do it. I was able to do it. Pop it down underneath there. So the deck pulley is the one on the bottom. Doesn't touch this one whatsoever. It's underneath that. Goes around and goes in this configuration like that. I got this one loose because I'm just replaced that pulley. I'm going to make sure I get that big fat pulley in there before I tighten this all up, and that's the guide to keep it from coming off of there. And that'll be this one right here. So there you go. That's what it looks like if you didn't pay attention when you took yours off. Okay, getting ready to put the well, just put the drive belt on. Big fatty, just like the other one. And you can see the diagram right here. It only shows you the pulleys that it uses, like I said. So when you look at this one, these other pulleys don't even show up on there. So that's going to be the drive coming out of the bottom of the engine. And you got these two and that one over there. So you'll see that's how it ends up. And it's going to pull that whole thing. Goes just like that. Those pulleys go over there, those pulleys go over there. Well, I don't think these belts are going to fail in a long time. Man, it should go really good. Anyway, so when we put it up underneath there, you'll see we'll slide this thing up. We'll put that around the drive pulley and then slide this thing back before we start hooking up all its linkages and stuff. Now I just got to put the covers on the pulleys and put this off to the side for the moment. I'm getting ready to slide this thing back under there. I can show you I ended up putting some new clips. I happened to be at Tractor Supply and saw those because some of the old ones didn't have the little locking hump in the middle of them. So what's going to happen, you'll see there are parts that are going to bump into parts. So you got to kind of push it in a little bit, move it around, slide it in. I'm going to have to pull it forward a little bit to get it to clear back there. As I get in there, I'm going to have to flip this over. Worst case scenario is you pull the pins in the bottom of these and just stick them back in there when you get in there. But I think I can manipulate them. I've done this before like this. I'm going to pull these two clips before I get going. Then there's this one in the back. The clip is on the post all the way up in the back in there, so I'll pull that clip out of the way. What else is there? I've got the blade arm pulled all the way up. As I slide it back in there, like I said, when I get it up and forward, I'm going to put the belt on the drive pulley, slide it back, and then start hooking the pieces up. There'll be an arm there, and for that I'll have to pull the height adjustment down to meet that. And then there's this one back there. That's about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points that it hooks up plus the belt. So rather than just show you making all this screechy noise and everything, I'll just do it and come back and show you. Okay, I think I got it in position. Just pulls up here, slide the belt up under there. The two arms are up here. It'll go up. And I'm gonna lower that arm back there and bring that bar across the back. These are just simply gonna go up in there. It's gonna take a little doing because the belt's nice and new, so that's gonna take both hands and some pushing and grunting and things. So I'll show you what everything's hooked up. Okay, using my handy dandy pair of channel locks, I actually have to come over and lift up this side to get it aligned with that pin. I put my pins in so that I can pull them back out again, which means the big ends are out. Once I got that one, came around. Actually, I think the first one I did was this back one, and then lift them up to get these pins on. Of course, you gotta lower the deck, and then you come up here and you can monkey this around pretty easily. And once again, I put my pins in so that I can pull them back out again. They shouldn't fall out of there. And then the belt's still in their place. Yep. And since I put a new pulley in there, it should be nice and quiet. And we're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to start it up without the cowling in my case, because I got to check my oil, my rocker cover gaskets. But there we go. New blades, new belts. I'm getting ready to rock and roll. And since I happen to have it, there's the actual instructions from the manual. You can always freeze on that, which pretty much, now that I look at it, says pretty much a lot of what I just said. So there's the assembly. how to do that. Here is a picture of the ground drive, as they call it. In my case, mine was screaming, so I ended up replacing which pulley? I think it was that pulley there. Made a world of difference. There's the ground drive belt, which is over here. That's the number 56, the one I started with. And then I'm not sure if I got a cross-reference or not, but I will show you that here in a second. Okay, and here we have the deck and all its lovely parts. Like I said, you can just freeze that to wherever you want. Here is the parts list for it. The belt number 47, which is over here. I'm not sure. Let's see, 47 and 48. Oh, 48. Okay, so it also has the drive belt as well. Oh, interesting. V-sec. Not sure. Anyway, there's the parts list for that. That's what I started with, and I also replaced a couple of those pulleys there. You just gotta figure out which one's which as you do them. I did all the ones that were screaming. There were 3 of them, I think. 3, I believe. And those are the 2 belts that I used. Those nice big fatties. So even though that one says 1/2 inch by 9, those both look like they're really nice and big. Okay, that one says deck belt right there. So there's the ground drive belt. There you go. If you want to get the same ones I got, yeah, see, there's the original part number on that one. Yeah, they just put an A in front of them. So those are the part numbers. Alright, there you go.